I met a gypsy.
It's the same with like that Borat effect, you know? And it's like essentially what he did with that movie was like come to America with like a really big mirror and just like hold it up. It was just like, look at you fuckwits.
And that's why a lot of Americans fucking hated
and everyone
it.
was just like,
yeah.
It just looked like, what the fuck is this? But yeah, it's gnarly, man.
The girl in that was so great.
She's
unreal. Phenomenal. That some of those like bits, like I just like the dumb bits as well. Like I enjoy the clever political commentary and the social commentary and pointing out what's wrong with America. But some of my favorite bits are just like him walking into the TV store and then just putting porn on all the TVs and filming the shop assistants. Like it's not high art, but it is funny. Like at the end of the day, watching some guy react to hardcore porn in his shop
on airplay,
just like them going like, oh my god, and then Borat going like, all right, I'm done. Like, and then just comes out with these, you know.
He is so good.
Yeah.
Like to pull that shit off. The
amount of producing work that goes into that. Like apparently he stayed with those two guys in that hut or something for like weeks, and they only got like 5 minutes out of it for the movie.
Really?
Yeah, because he needed them to trust him to take him to the gun rally thing.
Yeah.
He got these guys to like trust him. That's why a lot of people don't like it, is because it's very manipulative.
It is quite
and it is taking advantage of people who are easily manipulated.
Yeah.
Which is why I see the arguments both ways of like some of the... Look, at the end of the day, the end result I thought was fucking great. Maybe the way he went about it probably wasn't the most ethical or morally correct way.
Yeah, but you couldn't make it any other way.
No, you couldn't do any other way. So I just respect it because I'm like, I wouldn't do that. And I respect, especially because it's comedy, I respect it when people do shit that no one else has ever done before. That's why people love Chris Lilly, is because he made a bunch of shows that no one had ever made before. Like, he's just like, it was similar, like playing, you know, he's not the first person to play multiple characters, but you know, him...
That was like holding a mirror up to Australian culture that was like kind of like a fucking weird...
Some of those Angry Boys had like a real deep message at the end. And sometimes the story wasn't as funny and it got deep with like...
Got real.
Yeah, it got real. Like that's why it is successful, because he did something different. And I think Sacha Baron Cohen he's just doing something different. And whenever you do something different, people...
And the Rudy Giuliani bit was heavy.
Was that the bit at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fucking creepy.
That was super fucking... So how would you describe that for people listening that haven't seen the movie?
So is this the bit where she goes
The interview bit,
The interview bit. Yeah. So she's... The girl who stars in it with Sacha Baron Cohen, she is like dressed up to be quite attractive and stuff, and she's interviewing him in a hotel room.
And he's the ex-mayor of New York. He's and like one of Donald Trump's lawyers.
And I'm assuming one of Donald Trump's friends.
Yeah,
and this was obviously when Trump was president.
Yeah.
And it just kind of shows you like the circles that these dudes hang out in.
Yeah.
And this was like after the Epstein stuff had happened. So this was like
Epstein also
after Me
didn't kill
Too had
himself.
happened. Yes. This is after the Me Too stuff had happened. So this guy's like knows the climate we live in.
Yeah.
And even if people like that have done some really shady, gross shit in the past, you would think that after all that stuff went down to people they knew personally, you'd think that would be the wake-up call they needed to stop being gigantic pieces of shit. Right? You would think.
Yeah.
Like, that's enough to be like, oh, yeah, you can't just do that because you're a billionaire.
Yeah.
You have to have a soul. Oh, that's weird. But what happens is, like, the interview escalates and he's touching her quite inappropriately during the interview, like, oh, it's okay, calm down, I get you nervous, and he's putting his hand on her knee, and it's a bit creepy, like, and that's
he's an old guy.
He's an old seedy guy. She's like a very young girl.
Pull up a picture of blonde, Rudy Giuliani.
Blonde, quite attractive, and she's acting in it. And by the way, she knows what she's doing. She's trying to like kind of show that like this guy's garbage.
Yeah, this is a
this dude is like, yeah.
I mean, I'm going to be old one day, so I'm not going to rip on his appearance in any way, shape, or form.
Sure.
I'll be there at some point. But point of the photo is he's an elderly man.
Yeah.
And if you think I read books now, when I'm this age, that's probably all I'm gonna do.
Yeah, he looks like the dad from Everybody Loves Raymond if he ate Raymond. And Rob, the brother.
So yeah, this to paint the picture. So there's a young girl in this interview with him.
Yep, and then by the way, I've only watched this once, so this is like me calling back a thing I vaguely remember. But from memory, he's touching her a little bit inappropriately, and then he invites her into another room or something.
Yeah.
And they've got cameras ready to go, assuming that he would, right? Because there was cameras in the other room.
Well,
and then he gets down the bed and looks like, but it's not, because Sacha Baron Cohen runs in to stop it.
Yeah.
As the character. Like, what are you doing? Like, she's just a girl, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But he looks like he looks like he's about to undo his pants, and that's where they stopped it.
To his defense, the way
it's shot is way worse.
Well, I think too, he was wearing
a
a microphone that was under his shirt. So like to get that off, you'd have to like the cord runs all the way down, and then the microphone's like in your pocket.
Going, if this situation's going to escalate, I'll have to take my microphone off. Do you reckon that's what?
Or just to play complete devil's advocate, he was in the room taking his microphone off. That requires like unbuttoning shit, and you can't just pull that out. So in his defense, like that could have been what happened. But
that's what I think he did argue.
But like you just said, in this climate, why are you unbuttoning your pants with a young girl in the room?
Yeah.
While you've just been creepy as fuck during this whole interview.
And he was very creepy in the interview. Yeah, and the situation was escalating.
It was
like throughout, and that's obviously that was the point of the sketch, or what do you call it, the situation.
Yeah,
that's what they were trying to prove. They were trying to make this guy look like a creep.
But I wonder, but
they did a good job. He looked like a.
Well, I think he just did a great job for him. Like, you know, I guess you say lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Well, fucking hell.
Lead a horse to water, and he will pull out his dick.
Yeah, and his dick will get hard. But that's like
no matter how old the water is.
But he really, it didn't look good at all. Like
no,
he really played.
So is he a lawyer? Why was he speaking? Like, I don't even know who he is. Like, that's the thing. This is how little I know about this shit.
He used to be the mayor of New York.
Oh, right.
I'm pretty sure that he's really rich. Kind of renowned. Well, there's like a lot of mob tie stuff that goes on, because obviously like all of construction is like run by the mob in New York still. Essentially, and like that's where all the Donald Trump is in with like the mafia and shit. Like, you just gotta be, if you've got any position of power in the US, you've got to be a pretty heavy dude. Like, you would have had to do some heavy shit, unless I think it's different if you're in like the tech world. But then there's some like
that's like
weird
new money.
That's like new money, yeah. But if you're like the mayor of New York,
old money's like
you're in a
evil.
weird place, and you're probably not that far removed from like plantations and shit like that. You know, like there's a lot of oil, and then you start to get into like Iraq and fucking. There's weird shit if you're that old, that rich, and doing that job.
Yeah. But great flick by Sacha.
But great flick.
Good movie.
So that's the only movie I watched last year.
Yeah, right.
If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. And to listen to the full 3-hour podcast, search Gypsy Tales in your favorite podcast platform or click the link in the description below. Gypsy Gang.